Association USA. Now I'm talking about July 1969.
Oh, wow.
So we are 55 years old. Come July 2003 or 2003, we will be 55 years old.
What?
Yes. And of course we have a lot of achievements, but two of the things that we love to say or we love to expound on is the fact that we have a building which is located on Fitzblackman Drive.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a two-story building.
Right.
And we operate out of there. We also were recipients of the Hummingbird Medal Silver in the sphere of business in the year 2000.
Wow.
The then president, Miss Patricia Manette, who is now deceased,
Right.
collected
That
the award on behalf of, and at the time was NEC.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, you know, we have a lot of things that we can talk about, a lot of things that one of our major roles is providing education to APs, administrative professionals. We refer to them as APs just to make it short.
Right. Well, I mean, that's a fancy acronym, the APs, you know, and I think that it's better than saying administrative professionals, but I do understand.
Yes.
Question. No, in terms of the organization, because I just wanted people to get a handle on it. Who is the organization open to? So in terms of, I work in here at 91.9 FM, I may be doing other things in terms of I have my own business, and then we have other persons who are chefs, they own their own businesses in the food business, then you have insurance agents, and you have police officers. Tell me, who is this organization in terms of open to?
This organization used to be open to secretaries only.
Okay.
And like I said, evolution, change. So we evolved. We are now administrative professionals.
Right.
The administrative professionals, the scope is far and wide.
Correct.
Now, once you are continuous professional and personal development, once you have all of those, you can be a member of our association. I know sometimes engineers will say, I have an engineer association, so I don't need to be, but you need to write a report sometime. You need to make a critical decision. Yes, you are qualified in your field, but you're also an administrative professional at some point in time. So, and our association, I would like to say, is not only open to ladies, it's open to men as well. And we do have two men in our association that I can readily speak about. One is supposed to be a nurse, and the other one is
a retired police officer.
Retired police officer, and not only retired police officer, he was also the president of our association 2 years ago.
Really? Okay.
So he is a past president of the association. So you see, there are a lot of scope for you when you come into the association. So anyone can become a member. All you have to do, we have our email address is naaptt@yahoo.com. You just send off an email to us and we will respond with an application form.
Beautiful. And I think it's like it was reading my mind, because every time I'm going to say something, answer, because I know so then this is only for answer the question. And of course the contact info. Now, I'm glad that now we are on a same head in terms of those that are listening to us via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and of course those that are listening to us via the conventional radio, because we are worldwide, not just in Trinidad and Tobago. And I know we've been talking about the Administrative Professionals Week, that week of events. And I'm very interested to find out in terms of the week of events, what is happening. Because as I was looking through the flyer and seeing the different things, I realized that each day specifically targets something different. So let's go in terms of the event schedule, and what I'm going to do as well is also, for those of who are viewing us online as well to put that up there as well, so they could see and follow with us. So I believe Miss Sharon. Yes. I wanted to say Miss Maxime. You know, tell me about the week of events.
Well, dear, thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
I want to say good afternoon to the wider community, radio listeners, Facebook, and all your networks. This week, as we evolve, you heard the president talking about evolution.
Right.
And what we have recognized within the last few years, of course, we've had COVID, we've had shutdowns, we've had persons losing their jobs. And what we have to now do is innovate and create.
Right.
We also have to do things differently. People are no longer coming to a seminar to listen, to sit and hear people just talk and talk all day.
Right.
So here's what we've done. And let me start by introducing you to our theme for Administrative Professionals Week. Our theme for this year is Administrative Professionals Rewired, Focused, and Managing Up. What do we mean by that? As I said before, COVID, changes in the environment, and changes in the workplace. You have to rewire yourself differently. You have to focus, and managing up does not necessarily mean promotion.
Right.
It does not mean that you're going to get a promotion. Managing up is about what have you done with yourself lately?
Right.
Have you done any training? Have you even entrepreneur, have you been looking at those areas? Because as an admin professional, it doesn't mean that you have to sit at an office all day, because you can also become an entrepreneur in your own right. So let us start. Our week of activities starts on the 22nd of April. But the official week is the 23rd to the 29th.
Okay.
But here's what we've done differently, as I said. As we evolve, we need to do things differently.
Right.
We feel that during the last few years, we have lost touch with our admin. And we are saying this year, we are having a weekend retreat starting on Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
Starting on Saturday and ends on Monday.
Right.
So it's a 2-night, 3-day retreat for admin professionals. And you know, this 2-night, 3-day retreat would really deal with our wholesome self. Beside the wholesome self, you're dealing with your health, wellness. We are also having persons coming to do sip and paint. Rest and relax. And so you can spend the weekend at the Cascadia, where we are having all our activities.
Right.
And these are all things that can help us to rejuvenate ourselves, rewire ourselves, refocus ourselves, and manage not just the office, but ourselves. And on Monday, this package includes the Monday session. And again, in terms of evolving, we have recognized that the admin professionals are becoming, while they wish to have the training, we feel that we want to mix training with something a little different.
Right.
So this year we're having Mrs. Anissa Alaham Hussein, who is the HR manager at Trinidad and Tobago National Petroleum. She's going to be sharing some thoughts with us on the theme. And we have Mr. Arnold Best, who is going to be doing group dynamics. Why is he going to be doing group dynamics this year? We are going to be doing team-based events.
Right.
Meaning, while we are there for the day, it's not a sit-down event. Actually, we are telling the admins who are coming, casual wear.
Okay.
No office wear.
Right.
Because you are not going to be sitting for these sessions. Yes, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be moving. You're going to be running, jumping, and skipping, and laughing. You're going to be having a good time. Yes.
What we gonna do, boy? Yeah, the song interested. Carry on. I'm listening. Carry on.
So, we only now start.
But I was saying we now start. We now reaching on. All right, go ahead. Okay.
And you know what? You know what, dear ladies like to see about their nails and toes? We have people coming to do that too.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. I want to be honest with you all. I am sitting here and I'm thinking, there's going to be a you know them symposium and them you sit down and you sit down on some chair and this person come and they talk and you talking about, so what are they doing for the men too then?
Well, you know, the men can do the same.
You a little pedicure and...
And we also have someone coming with oils, creams, things for the skin. And then don't forget, we also have your sip and paint.
Right.
And that particular time is about networking.
Right.
Relaxing.
Right.
It's, you know?
Right.
So that's all included.
I love what I'm hearing so far.
Right. So that's the weekend. But I also want to now draw on the Sunday in particular, which is the official day.
Right.
So we are going to be having our Thanksgiving service.
Right.
Formal opening and brunch. You know, it is all encompassing. When we talk about all inclusive, that is what we're talking about, okay, Dale? All inclusive weekend. So it includes the Sunday, right? And on the Sunday, we also have the mayor who would be sending his
representative. Yes. Most likely the deputy mayor.
Right.
We're just waiting on the confirmation.
Right.
He proclaims the week open for us.
That's correct.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's really...
And also the Ministry of Digital Transformation, who is the line ministry under our association, they are also going to be present. So, you know, we waxing, I wouldn't say warm, but hot. Right? We could show off a little bit.
Yeah. And we now reach the second line. So imagine that. Imagine that.
Monday, as I told you, Monday is a day when you, and let me just say, Dale, people can all come to various events, individual events. So they would have to call us and get that kind of information. If you're not coming for the entire weekend, you can come the Saturday afternoon for the pedicure and so on separately.
Right.
And you can also come Sunday separately for the sip and paint. Right. But so we can break up the package into that as well. And also, of course, well, this is a major area where most of the companies would send their admin.
Right, which is on the Monday.
And remember, I said the Monday is not a sit-down thing. The Monday is...
So Monday you come in your casual way.
You come in your casual way. You're listening to all that you can take in from these two very renowned speakers. And after that, team building activities. And you know what? The team building activities are going to be activities that can teach you some things that happens in the office. It's really a lot of scenario based, right? So that's where I don't want to give away everything.
Yeah. But I done excited already.
You understand?
I done excited.
So on Wednesday, here's what we have: tea, talent, and a touch of fashion. So, and you know who our creative director?
Well, I am seeing Richard Young here.
Correct.
So and I know Richard Young personally.
I'm sure he's listening right now.
Yeah, I know Richard Young.
I know he's excited about this.
I've gotten the opportunity to work with Richard Young on a project for a music video, and he's very creative. I will call him the Dan Dada of the fashion world.
Correct. And who else could we get?
This was amazing.
So we are also getting the best for our administrative professionals.
Right.
And don't forget, remember, it's tea talent and a touch of fashion. So you're getting your tea, all your snacks, and the virtuoso Pedro Lazaro.
Okay.
And you know what, Dale? $250. That's it.
Well, I am seeing $250 here, and I'm saying, but with the jail, only $250.
And I also want to add, anybody coming to our Wednesday activity, they would leave with a gift. People coming to our Wednesday activities, loads of hampers and giveaways. We have been truly blessed. Truly blessed by our support in terms of the supplier community, retail community. We are getting hampers.
Now, I'll ask you a question. It just come to me. I mean, for those of the persons who just turn on the radio and hear all of this and their brain sparking like mine.
Yes.
For these events that are happening here, I know we just reached Wednesday, and I'm done excited because there are 3 more days to talk about, and we still ain't talking. But do I have to be a member to participate in these days, that these things that are coming up?
Of course not. Of course not.
Serious.
This is for all, and remember, all administrative professionals.
Yeah.
So you know, if we were to wait on only members,
Yeah. I understand
You
totally.
remember too, Dale, networking is all a part of meeting other people in other organizations.
Right, yeah.
Hearing what they do, how we can do things differently. When we network, that's what happens.
Yeah, it's true.
We learn and we hear what's happening in other organizations.
Yeah.
So it is not only for members of the association.
Understood.
Yeah. And you know what, Dale? We have several ministries who have registered for their Monday
Right.
workshop.
Right.
So no, it's not only for members.
Understood. I like what I hear so far. So we're going on to Thursday.
We're going on to Thursday, and you know what? This is the first of its kind. You know, this year I tell you, we really outdid ourselves. It is the first of its kind.
I seen something here, but I want you to say it. I don't want to say it. I seen it here.
Yes, it's the Student of the Year exercise. Business, it's called Bisuti.
Right.
Business Student of the Year exercise.
Okay.
And why are we saying that? We are going to be doing something quite similar to what we used to have as Madame Soti. So we've taken away the Madam because remember we evolved. So a young man can be a part of it as well.
Right.
So we have invited all the schools within Trinidad because of course it's difficult to do the Tobago run. And of course the schools are registering.
Right.
They are coming.
Yeah.
And this is a program, Dale, that we are giving, in terms of giving back to our community, we are giving back. So we are subsidizing the cost of this event.
Because I see nothing here.
Exactly. So we didn't cut a cost because we're subsidizing the cost of this event.
Beautiful.
Right? And of course we are asking corporate TNT. We've asked for support out there and we are getting.
And I'm glad for that. And for those of you all that are listening now and you even want to get a part of it, I mean, please do, because this something here is amazing. I'm seeing here, and then I think I missed the Thursday, you know. I didn't see the student part. So I'm seeing it now, and I'm like, wow, this is something that we need to do, involve the youth, the next generation, especially the business students. And when we say business students, are we speaking about even on a secondary level, you know, those that are focusing on business studies there?
Correct, yes,
and also, you know, those that are going to the Custard, the UE.
Correct.
So this is open to...
Correct. Now, remember, it's subsidized,
right?
So we can only do so many.
So many people. I understand.
So we were only able to
cater
100 students.
Okay. Yeah.
And here now, the schools registering.
This is something that you're running to.
Students and we are able
I
to
wish you could have taken more. What we have to do to get more? We need more corporate TNT to assist.
That's what we need.
Well, y'all, if I taking the chance and I'm going out there and saying if y'all corporate TNT want to aid and assist in, you know, this venture, because I believe especially where the students is concerned, we need to be youth focused.
And you know what, Dale? If they can give just $75 per student,
right,
we are happy.
Beautiful. And if they have to get in contact with you, you're going through the normal email address as well?
The normal email address.
So which is
let me also give you some contacts. You know, sometimes his email is technical.
Yeah.
Electricity can go 297. You don't want to miss a thing.
Right.
297-5448. You can ask for Sharon Maxime, or you can ask for Eileen Blackman. 468-3854.
Right.
Okay, that and our email address, let me repeat, naaptt@yahoo.com.
Yeah, I want you all to understand and specifically hear that part. If you want to add to this in any way, feel free. Yes. Give a call and say, how can I be a part? You know, how can I assist? Because this is something we're talking about the next generation, and imparting knowledge into them is, I totally endorse that. Anybody that is doing it. And I love to hear what is happening. So let's take a thing into...
Let me just take a thing quickly.
Yeah.
Let me just take a pen.
Sorry,
quickly.
yes, go ahead.
Dale, I know we going on time, but interestingly, Dale, what we have found is that young people are no longer volunteering their services.
Right.
This is an NGO, and we want to encourage them to be a part of it. It doesn't necessarily mean our organization, but volunteer.
Right.
Volunteerism is a choice, but you know what? It aids in your development.
Right.
Yeah. So let us go on, because I know we're going. The time is of the essence.
Yeah. Well. I was going to ask a question.
Go ahead, Dave.
And the question was going to be, now I heard you saying that, you know, we're doing it in Trinidad. And I say, okay, so what about Tobago? But then I see Glorious Friday here on the... So tell me about Glorious Friday. Because I know Tobago must be saying, right, so yes.
And you know, Dale, just before we came upstairs, that's why we kind of rushed.
Right.
Tobago was calling.
Beautiful.
The Tobago House of Assembly calling to register their participants. So we have not forgotten Tobago. Tobago is going to be a part of this team building session. And you know what? We have Reverend Lizelle Roberts.
Okay.
Don't let the name fool you. Don't let the Reverend fool you. When she begins to speak, she's a powerhouse.
Wow.
She is a powerhouse.
Wow.
So she is going to be there with us to again leading the charge for administrative professionals to be rewired, focused, and managing up. She's going to be leading the charge. And of course, they are going to be getting the same Monday activities we are going to be having in Tobago, in terms of the team building activity workshop.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And well, the location for the Tobago,
it's going to be at the Ravenels Resort.
Ravenels Resort.
Correct.
Beautiful. So
and you know what we also always have to say thanks to Tobago. They've always supported our activities.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and guys, you're coming to do things, and I'm looking at the Friday and also it's the Saturday. Both locations, places that are beautiful, comfortable, ambience. And of course, it's not just about the ambience and everything else, but of course, you know, you come in and you relax and you're being fed not only at your belly and through your mouth, but you know, education.
Exactly.
And I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Body,
I love
mind,
that.
and spirit.
That's what we're talking about. And that's why it fits in well. Rewired, focus, managing up. I love it.
Don't forget Saturday.
Well,
virtual bingo. You know, we can't leave out the little fun.
Yeah. Right.
Last year, you know, Madam President, I will let her tell you about last year's bingo. Let her tell you about that.
Last year was the first year that we did this virtual bingo.
Right.
And like everything else, we were a bit apprehensive, but as admin professionals, we go forward.
Right.
We go through.
Right.
Come what may, we go through. And that virtual bingo was fantastic.
Serious.
We had wonderful prizes. Yeah, man, it was so many prizes that you could not believe.
Yes.
And this year we decided, no way are we going to leave that out.
Of course not.
Now, what I would tell people, for those of you who have not ever played bingo or virtual bingo, you may have played bingo but not virtual bingo.
Right.
Get your little team, two, three of you, get together and sit in a little room, sit by your TV, anywhere you want to sit. Have your little eats and drinks, like if you're
ready,
and you will see how much fun you will have when the caller calls that bingo. When the coordinator, we like to call her the coordinator, when she calls those numbers, and let me tell you something. She makes it so exciting that you always rush in to see how I could get his bingo. It's me, I only missing one. That was the kind of things that we had last year.
Beautiful.
I did it for the first time virtually and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Try it.
Yes.
Try it.
Jackpot. $3,000. There you're making me lose my little professionalism.
That's right. Well, I'm trying my very utmost best to be professional, but only I'm balling out and all kind of thing, you know. You see, I'm trying to have a little decorum, but I love what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I love, and I actually feeling excited. I feel I could call Chanel and Robert and they and we try and do something here. No, we've been short for time, and I wish we could extend this because there's a lot of information. But of course, for those of y'all who are hearing, you're interested, there is still time before to register. I am going to register myself. You're going to see me there for sure on Wednesday. I'm coming in for the bingo and lining up my team.
Very good.
You understand? 3,000 song and nice, but I feeling the excitement for the bingo as well. And of course, I'm encouraging the students, if you're hearing the schools, corporate TNT, please, let's aid and do whatever. And Tobago, you're not left out.
But
Tell me.
Before we go, I want to remind everybody of the Miss Maxime will give you the contact numbers
details. That is very important.
I also want to say that our secretariat is opened from 9 a.m. it's officially supposed to be 3, but believe you me, we are there until 6, 7 in the night.
Wow. So just give them a call and say, just give them a call and say, holiday.
Right, and we come in, and you can come down and register.
Right. Is there a course in terms of membership and that kind of stuff to be a part as a member?
A financial member will have a special prize.
Okay.
We have special prizes for people who have groups of 5 or more.
Oh, okay. Right.
And then you have the normal price. When you call is when we will give you all that information.
Beautiful. So
Dale,
yes, Miss Maxime.
Invite all administrative professionals. Companies, send your administrative professionals.
Yeah.
Let them celebrate with us as we navigate this new normal.
Yeah.
Call us 297-5448 or 468-3854. Our email address naaptt@yahoo.com. Thank you very much.
And it is a pleasure having you all with us. And if you didn't get the numbers, I just get on it again. 297-5448 or 468-3854. This is something that you don't want to miss out on. I mean, I'm sitting here, and you know what's the nice thing? And I'll be honest, there's 1 minute in terms of, you browse through everything here, and it's okay, these people coming in here, right? Let's hear what they have to say. And you just run it through. And then when you start to get into the thick of it and the nitty-gritty, you realize, like, I want to be a part of this too, but I'm trying to compose myself because I go feed all the people to be like this.
We are built on a solid foundation.
And I appreciate
55 years.
Beautiful.
But
55 years. Madam President.
Let's tell APs in Trinidad.
Yeah.
They are also welcome.
Right.
To go to our Tobago session.
That's correct.
Y'all are welcome.
Don't feel that Tobago is only for Tobago. As an AP, you want to go to the Tobago session, which is the Friday.
Right.
Take the weekend. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's one passage. Take the one airfare. Take the weekend
and go.
Call us.
Yeah.
We will organize for you.
Yeah.
Y'all understand?
It's serious. Y'all arrange. I have the contacts here. I am going to organize myself to be in this because I believe that I will benefit as well, and I do believe that the greater society, Trinidad, inclusive of Tobago, y'all will benefit. So make sure get the contact numbers. Get in contact, and educate yourself. Do something for yourself that is great. And this we can endorse it. And I want to say thank you guys for coming to us on the Street 919 FM to inform the public. It's a pleasure, and I do hope that we have you here again, just to go into some more things, because I know it's not just the week, and we have many other things happening, and the doors are wide open for y'all.
Thank you very much.
So guys, keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. I had a nice time here, boy. You understand? Keep it locked to the street. We're coming back after we pay some bills, and well, only no other better place to be. We are the defenders of the nation, and we gain all the information. You understand? So, we will be back after this.